Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to jump into a really cool English idiom, one you'll hear all the time, especially when you're talking about huge concerts or exciting sports games. Let's dive right in.
Okay, I want you to picture something. Imagine you're at the biggest concert of the year. Or maybe it's the championship game. You look around and, wow, there is not a single empty seat anywhere. The place is just buzzing with energy, right? So, what's the perfect word to describe that scene? When a place is just completely full.
Well, for that exact situation, English has this perfect little idiom, to pack out. It's such a great phrase. It just perfectly captures that feeling of a venue that's totally full. All right, so let's break down what it actually means and when you can use it. The main idea here is super simple. When we say an event packs out a place, it just means it fills it up completely. To the maximum, you know? There's no more room. It's totally 100% full. You might also hear people say it's jam-packed. It means the same thing. So where are you going to hear this phrase the most? Well, pack out is pretty informal, so it's perfect for everyday chats about big, exciting stuff. You know, things like concerts, stadiums full of fans, or a really busy movie theater on opening night. Basically, any place where a giant crowd gets together. You know, the best way to really get the hang of an idiom is to see how it's used. So, let's look at a couple of examples in both English and Indonesian to make sure it's super clear. Okay, here's our first one. The concert packed out the stadium until there were no empty seats. I mean, you can totally picture that, right? The lights go down, the band walks on stage, and the crowd is just this massive sea of people. The stadium is packed out. And now, here's how you'd say that same thing in Indonesian. Konser itu memadati stadion sampai tidak ada kursi kosong. See that? The meaning translates so well. It really captures that feeling of being penuh sesak, just completely crowded. All right, let's do another one. Think about a huge new movie that just came out. Everyone's talking about it. You could say, the new movie packs out the cinema every night. Just hearing that, you immediately know it's a huge hit, right? The tickets are probably sold out for every single show. And in Indonesian, that translates to film baru itu membuat bioskop penuh sesak setiap malam. Once again, it's a perfect match. It gives you that same mental image of a cinema that is absolutely full. Okay, now here's a little twist. Pack out can actually have a second meaning, but in a totally different situation. Let's take a quick look at it just so you're not caught off guard if you hear it used this other way. So it really all depends on the context. 99% of the time when you hear pack out, it's about a place being full of people. But if you're talking to someone who loves hiking or camping, you might hear them say pack it out. And what they mean is carry all your trash back with you. It's a leave no trace kind of thing. But honestly, just remember that the first meaning, the one about a crowded place, that's the one you're going to hear and use almost all the time. Okay, let's do a quick recap of everything we've talked about, just to make sure this new idiom really sinks in. So, the big takeaways here are pretty simple. Number one, pack out just means a place is totally full of people. Number two, it's an informal phrase, something you'd use in everyday conversation. And finally, it's perfect for talking about those big, fun events, concerts, movies, sports. You get the idea. And now, it's your turn. I want you to think about it for a second. What's the last event you went to that was just completely packed out? Was it a music festival? Maybe a local market? Try to come up with your own sentence using the phrase. Seriously, that's the best way to lock it into your memory and really make it your own. And that's a wrap. I really hope this helped you out and that you feel a little more confident using pack out in your next conversation. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.